Hey bugs, it's Deborah here from Body Garbage Handmade Soaps. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, give me a like, shoot me a comment down below, follow all of the links in the description box, and check me out on all of my different channels. Now, as you can see behind me, I have two crock pots going and as promised, I'm going to show you how to neutralize liquid soap. Whether it's cold process, hot process, it still has to be neutralized to balance out the pH. So without further ado, let's go neutralize some liquid soap.
Open up, you open up. Bitch, you won't be BM. We should be closer than friends.
Alrighty bugs, so in this container right here we have a solution of 20% citric acid. There are three different ways that you can neutralize your liquid soap. One is boric acid, borax, or citric acid. I choose to go the citric acid route, and basically is 1.5 tablespoons per pound of soap base or paste. So this one is 1 pound. So I'm just going, and you want to do this while it's hot. This is why I put my soap back in my crock pot, just to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. And then after we do this, we're going to, this one is not going to be scented or colored, but the other one will be, and I'm going to show you how to do that, because you can do that right after you neutralize, and you want to make sure you do it while the soap is still hot. So we have 1 tablespoon, and it's going to discolor like that, so don't worry about it. And we have 1/2 tablespoon. And we're just going to mix this in until it fully dissolves. And all these little floaty bits are usually just parts of the soap that are called unsettables. And this will sink to the bottom. So once we let this sequester, we'll drain out the soap that we want to use. And that'll be all. So I'm going to continue to mix this, and I will be right back. Alrighty bugs, so we have our neutralized regular soap base here, and don't be alarmed about the bubbles, that will settle later. But as you can see, this is clear, so we don't really have any leftover bits, but I'm still going to let this sequester. So what you want to do when you're scenting your liquid soap, as I said, make sure it's hot. I'm going to do this back here because it's a little more level. You're going to add your fragrance, but you're going to times it by about 2%. At least 2 to 3% of the weight of the liquid soap. You might want to definitely test a batch first, just to make sure that the fragrance that you're using isn't going to make your soap cloudy or anything like that. I'm going to color this as well. We're going to be using, hopefully you can see this, Sugar Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy, and this is about 1.5 ounces. Oh, this stuff is so good. It's like musky but sweet and peppery all at the same time. So this is my fragrance, and I'm going to add this into my hot soap, and I'm going to mix it well. Also, fragrances and essential oils do, just like with bar soap, affect the soap. So it may thicken it, it may make it looser. It really depends. We're going to allow this to sit and sequester and see what happens after the fact, if it does thicken up on its own or not. Because this is a little bit liquidy for me, so I might have to come back with another video on showing you guys how to thicken up your soap. So I'm just gonna mix this back and forth. Oh, it smells so yummy. It's cinnamony in here too. Cinnamony. Here we go again. And then I have some liquid color here. Hopefully it's purple, because that's the color that I want it to be. Let me just mix this a little bit more. As you can see, it's not making it cloudy. This is the same color that it was. And that's what you want, but I do suggest that if you want to do this to scent your soap, that you make sure you what was I saying? Test out some first. You can do maybe like 2 ounces, maybe a cup, half a cup, or something like that, depending on how much soap it is that you have. This right here should be well enough to fill up the bottles that I want to fill up. And we're going to add in a, ooh, that was a bit much. But there we go. And we have some purple soap. I didn't mean to add as much as I did, but I did. So this is how we're looking. And my hands are clean, but I'm going to put this to the side. And I'm going to use this. Still kind of hot. Just so you can see, I'm not dyeing my hands, no discoloration or anything. I will come back if you guys want to see like a lather test. You can see some of the bubbles now, but I just want to make you aware that it's purple now, but it's only that way because I'm mixing the bubbles in with the color. It's not going to show up purple on your hand. White bubbles. Okay. So we're going to cover this and let this cool on its own and let it sequester for about a week or 2. And then I'm going to strain it, and then we will bottle it up, and I will bring you back for that. So until next time, well, we may meet again to thicken up this soap if it doesn't thicken on its own once it cools. As I said before, don't forget to check the links in the description box. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to check out me on Rumble, Instagram, and all of those good bits there. And I will catch you guys in the next one. As always, be well and stay blessed. Bye for now.
Open up, you open up. Bitch, you won't be BM. We should be closer than friends.